Have you ever noticed that something as comforting as masturbation can now feel rushed, frustrating, or oddly disconnected? I'm Dr. John Smith, a urologist with over 30 years of experience helping older men maintain their vitality, intimacy, and confidence. What shocks me most is how many men over 60 are unknowingly making 7 mistakes that quietly sabotage their sexual health. Habits that worked decades ago can now do more harm than good. In this video, I'll show you exactly what those mistakes are and how to fix them. You'll learn how to restore sensitivity, boost pleasure, and reconnect with your body in ways that truly work for you at this stage of life. Stick around until the end because the 4th mistake is one nearly every man overlooks. Yet it could be the key to rediscovering the satisfaction you thought was gone forever. This conversation might be overdue, but it's never too late to make a change. If you're serious about staying strong and confident after 60, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a health tip made just for you. If this topic speaks to you, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. Let's start with the first mistake, a widespread belief that many men still follow without questioning it. Mistake 1. Believing the semen retention myth. I remember Bill, a 70-year-old retired bus driver, coming to my office looking confused. He said, "Doc, I heard holding it in would make me stronger, more focused, but now I just feel discomfort in my pelvic area, and I'm irritable." Bill had fallen into the trap of an outdated idea fueled by internet pseudoscience that holding back ejaculation boosts energy or testosterone. The truth I wish every man over 60 knew sooner is that this isn't just wrong, it can actually hurt you. Holding back for too long can lead to pelvic congestion, mood swings, and even a higher risk of prostate issues. A Harvard study found that regular ejaculation, about 21 times a month, can significantly lower the risk of prostate cancer. But when you suppress it, you don't gain some magical power. You might feel tense, restless, or disconnected from your body's real needs. Masturbation isn't about control. It's about understanding your body's rhythm, respecting its signals, and finding a healthy balance. Try masturbating once or twice a week in a quiet space, focusing on natural sensations without pressure. It's not indulgence. It's like maintaining your body like a deep breath or a gentle walk. If this mistake's got you thinking, drop a 1 in the comments. Now let's move to the second mistake, one that many men repeat without even realizing. Mistake 2. Using the same technique every time. I'll never forget Tom, a 66-year-old retired banker, sitting in my office looking frustrated. He said, "Doc, masturbation just feels boring now, like I'm just going through the motions." Tom had been using the same grip and movements for years, not realizing this repetition was quietly dulling his sensitivity. Many older men stick to what's familiar, but this mistake can rob you of pleasure and connection even with a partner. When you use the same technique over and over, your nervous system gets conditioned to respond only to that pattern, making other sensations feel less exciting. Your body craves variety to stay sensitive. Repeating the same grip or rhythm makes it harder to feel deep pleasure, reach climax, or stay engaged. It's not that you've lost your vitality, your body just needs a wake-up call. Try switching hands, easing up on pressure, changing the rhythm, or even using a safe tool like a soft sleeve. These small changes aren't about abandoning what works. They're about enriching your experience, like trying new exercises to keep your muscles sharp. If this mistake's hitting home, drop a 1 in the comments. Let's move to the third mistake, one more common than you might think, and it could be why your experience feels less satisfying. Mistake 3. Rushing through the experience. I remember Carl, a 69-year-old retired salesman, sitting in my office with a sad look in his eyes. He said, "Doc, masturbation feels like a chore now, it's not fun anymore." Carl was always rushing to climax, a habit from his younger years, but now it made the experience feel mechanical with no real joy. Many older men make this mistake, turning masturbation into a rushed act that disconnects them from the rich sensations their bodies can still offer. When you hurry, you don't give your body time to build arousal, slowly leaving your nervous system understimulated and your mind out of the moment. Rushing robs you of deeper pleasure, leaving you feeling empty or unsatisfied afterward. Instead, slow down, take deep breaths, use gentle movements, and let sensations build naturally. Spend 10-15 minutes in a quiet space focusing on every moment, and it can turn a routine act into something rich and nourishing. Pleasure isn't just about climax, it's about presence, rhythm, and curiosity. If this mistake's making you think, drop a 1 in the comments. Now let's talk about the fourth mistake, one that most men overlook, but could completely change your experience. Mistake 4. Focusing only on your genitals. I still remember Ray, a 67-year-old retired mechanic, telling me, "Doc, masturbation feels like it's missing something, like I'm not really connected to myself." Ray had spent a lifetime focusing only on one area during masturbation, not realizing this was limiting his pleasure. Many older men make this mistake thinking only one part of their body matters, but your body has other sensitive areas like your inner thighs, chest, or perineum that can make the experience so much richer. By ignoring these zones, you're missing out on deeper physical and emotional sensations your body is still capable of. Your body is a whole system of sensitive spots and stimulating areas, like your thighs, chest, or perineum, not only boosts pleasure but also helps you stay present. Try gently touching your inner thighs, massaging your chest, or using a warm towel on your perineum before masturbating. It can wake your body up in ways you never expected. It's not about doing something strange. It's about honoring your body's complexity and exploring it fully. You're not just one part, you're a network of sensations, emotions, and awareness. If this mistake's got you thinking, drop a 1 in the comments. Let's move to the fifth mistake, a simple one that many men overlook but can transform your comfort. Mistake 5. Avoiding lubrication. I recall Ed, a 70-year-old retired railroad worker, coming to my office and saying, "Doc, I feel discomfort every time I masturbate, like something's off." He wasn't using lubrication, thinking it wasn't necessary, just a habit he'd always had. But Ed didn't know this mistake was quietly reducing his comfort and pleasure. After 60, your skin gets drier, sensitivity decreases, and not using lube can cause friction, irritation, or even tiny skin damage that dulls sensation over time. Lubrication makes movements smoother, reduces discomfort, and feels closer to real intimacy. It can reawaken nerves that have gone quiet, extend pleasure, and make the experience easier, especially if you have stiff joints or less hand mobility. Try a water-based or silicone-based lube that's safe. It's not a sign of weakness. It's self-care, like wearing supportive shoes for a walk. When Ed started using lube, he was amazed at how much easier and more enjoyable it felt. If this mistake's making you think, drop a 1 in the comments. Now let's talk about the sixth mistake, one that quietly blocks you from fully enjoying this experience's benefits. Mistake 6. Feeling shame or guilt about the act. I remember Henry, a 72-year-old retired carpenter, hesitating in my office before saying, "Doc, at my age, I feel like masturbation is something I shouldn't be doing." He felt guilty every time he touched himself, as if it wasn't appropriate for an older man. This mistake is so common, and it quietly stops many older men from reaping masturbation's benefits. Those feelings of shame often come from old beliefs, growing up in a world where sex was taboo and self-pleasure was something to hide. But here's the truth. I want you to know there's nothing shameful about taking time for yourself. Masturbation, when done with care and intention, is a powerful way to reduce stress, lift your mood, and boost confidence. A 2021 study in the Journal of Sexual Psychology found that older adults who masturbate regularly sleep better and feel less anxious, but guilt can overshadow these benefits. Challenge those old beliefs. They're not yours. They were taught to you. When you see masturbation as self-care, like resting or eating well, you'll feel freer and more connected to your body. If this mistake's hitting home, drop a 1 in the comments. Let's move to the seventh mistake, a simple one that could unlock new sensations you never thought possible. Mistake 7. Ignoring supportive tools. I recall Joe, a 68-year-old retired insurance agent, telling me shyly, "Doc, I figured those tools weren't for me." He'd skipped using supportive tools, thinking they were unnecessary or awkward, leaving his masturbation less satisfying. This mistake is common. Many older men don't realize they're changing bodies with less sensitivity. Dexterity or stamina can benefit from tools designed for them. By ignoring things like soft silicone sleeves or gentle massagers, you're limiting your ability to feel richer pleasure. There are modern tools made for older men, soft sleeves that mimic natural touch, ergonomic designs for stiff joints, or light massagers for areas you haven't explored. These don't replace your masculinity. They enhance your connection to your body, making the experience easier and more enjoyable. Try a safe tool like a silicone sleeve, and you'll be surprised at how vibrant sensations can feel again. It's like using reading glasses to see better, not weakness, but smart self-care. If this mistake's got you thinking, drop a 1 in the comments. Now let's bring it all together, because knowing these mistakes is just the start. What matters is how you change today. Conclusion: redefining pleasure, confidence, and self-respect. Reaching your 60s, 70s, or beyond isn't the end of your sexual identity. It's an invitation to redefine it with clarity, wisdom, and compassion. I'm Dr. John Smith, and in over 30 years working with men like you, I've learned that masturbation isn't a youthful act, a rushed chore, or something to feel ashamed of. It's a way to care for your body, connect with yourself, and show self-respect. The 7 mistakes we've covered: believing in semen retention, repeating old techniques, rushing through, focusing only on one area, skipping lube, feeling guilt, and ignoring tools aren't just missteps. They're chances to grow. You deserve pleasure, comfort, and vitality, and small changes like slowing down, exploring your whole body, or using tools can open a new chapter of meaning. Start today, not with pressure, but with curiosity and respect. I invite you to let go of old beliefs that no longer serve you and embrace your body with the care it deserves. If this video spoke to you, comment below with the mistake that hit home most, or drop a 0 if you need more help. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell to catch my next guide on boosting sexual health without pills or gimmicks. Share this with a friend, you might change their life. You're not too old, you still matter, and your new chapter starts now.